Hello, I am Dr. Gajendra Purohit and you are watching my YouTube channel where I upload videos for engineering mathematics B.Sc. I have just started teaching discrete mathematics and I have posted few videos so far. Today, I am going to tell you about Venn diagrams, and students, this concept is generally based on sets and it's about understanding sets through pictorial representation. Okay, students? The questions in the exam are based on this concept. If you are doing a B.Sc or engineering or any other course where discrete mathematics is in your syllabus, if this topic is asked in the exam, ultimately the concept that comes up is the principle of inclusion and exclusion. Questions are based on this concept in the exam. So, I have started a series on discrete mathematics. This series will be very helpful for you. You can check out my previous videos on iTab here. Now let's start the class. So first we will see the topic of Venn diagram. This is something we had studied in 11th class, but here we will learn some extra things. So students, let's see here what is a Venn diagram. Whatever sets we have, we denote it using pictorial representation. We will explain this with a diagram here. Let's use a Venn diagram to explain this, right? Listen to me. Here we have two sets A and B given, and we have to tell its union. So what is the meaning of union? That A is the element of B and B is the element of A, right? So this way we can represent this pictorially and it's a Venn diagram, right? Like we are talking about the intersection of two sets A and B. Intersection means the common elements of both, right? So we show it this way here. Clear? The U that we have is a universal set. Let me take an example in this. We understand things through examples, right? Let's say now we have a set I, okay? Or we have a set U, which is a universal set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 and 10. Let's say we have a set like this and I took A, a subset of it. Right? I took it like 2, 4, 7, 8 and 9. Right? And I took a set B where I took 1, 3, 5, 8 and 9. Right? These are the sets with us, clear? Now I am telling you that you have to take a union B. Right? So if we have taken a union B, then we can represent it using a Venn diagram. So how do we represent it using a Venn diagram? We have this A and we have B. Is it clear? Now we will write the elements, right? So here we have the elements of A. Okay, so first let's look into what's the common element, right? So what we have common here is 8, clear? And we also have 9 here. And except for 8 and 9, nothing else is common, right? So we have 2 here, 4 and 7 here, right? Listen now, this 1 will come here, this 3. Then this 5 will come, clear? Now that we have these common elements, right? So what does this denote? This shows the union. The total shows union, right? Now some elements are not present in this. Like for example, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 is not present. So 6 will come outside this, right? 7, 8 and 9 is present. 10 is not present. So 10 will come here. So what is this? A Venn diagram. If we talk about union, it contains the total elements which are 8 and 9. This and this will also come. If you are asked what is a intersection B, then talking about intersection, in that case we will have these two elements, right? 8 and 9. If you are asked what is a minus B, it means remove the elements of B from A, meaning these elements will remain. 2, 4 and 7, right? So these are the type of elements we will get. If they ask you about the complement of A, so complement means the elements outside of this will come. Outside elements are 1, 3, 5, 10, 6. These we will get as complement, right? So we can understand this easily with the help of this Venn diagram, right? Let's say A union B. We can easily understand what elements are present in A union B, right? So you can see here 1 is coming, 2 and 3 is coming, right? 4, 5, 7 is also coming. 8 is coming, 9 is coming. Speaking about the intersection of A and B, if we find the intersection of A and B, we will have 8 and 9. If you are asked to find the value of A minus B, you just subtract B from A, right? So we'll get 2, 4, 7, right? This will come. If you are asked to find a complement, it is when you leave out all the elements except A. We have to remove elements of A, right? Remove the elements 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. So we will have 1 and then 3, then we have here 5 and 6 and 10, right? So we got a complement. So this way we can understand very easily with Venn diagrams. Clear? So there are many questions that are related to set theory. We can understand these concepts very easily by drawing Venn diagrams. You understand, right? I'll explain it to you through an example. But first, let's understand the two principles here. The principle of inclusion and exclusion. At this time, here I am taking a small diagram. Let's say in front of you, we have a universal set and this is A and this is B. Let's take A1, A2, right? This is A1. and this is A2 we have, right? If you are asked to find A1 union A2, what will you find? A1 union A2, right? When I talk about union, right, what do I need to find? A1 union A2. Clear? N means number of elements in A1, A2, right? That means if we take A1 union A2, it means we will take the elements of A1, right? First, we will take the elements of A2, but listen here, what will happen when we take the elements of A1? Then we will have all these elements, right? All of these will come in, clear? When we take A2, then all these elements will be available to us, clear? So, this is getting counted twice, once from here and once from here. So, okay, let's subtract this once. It got counted twice, right? So, what will we do? A1 intersection A2, right? We need to pay attention to this. Listen, what happens here is the NA1 and NA2 we have. We are including this. And listen, as it is being counted twice, so what we will do here, we will exclude it once. That's why we call it the principle of inclusion and exclusion concept. So, we need to pay attention to this. We have this theorem that NA1 union A2 is equal to NA1 plus NA2 minus NA1 intersection A2. If we talk about three sets, then here it will become NA1 union A2 union A3 equals to an A1 plus an A2 plus an A3. And then we will take the intersection of both sets, and we will subtract. Then the third one, we will add. Its proof is easy to understand, but proof may not be asked in the exam sometimes. Question based on this comes in the exam, so I am writing a question. So in this question, let's see, we are given 100 students, 32 students study mathematics, 20 students physics, and 45 students study biology. 15 students study mathematics and biology, 7 students study mathematics and physics, 10 students study physics and biology, and 30 do not study any of the three subjects. It means out of 100 students, 30 don't study any of the three subjects, the remaining 70 do. And 70 are distributed amongst them, right? Find the number of students studying all three subjects, find the number of students studying one of three subjects. So these two things are asked. Now let's see the question. Sir, what is this? I don't understand, but if you do this, like a Venn diagram concept, then you can easily solve this question, right? What is being said here, right? The number of students studying mathematics is 32. How many are studying physics? 20. Biology? 45. There are 15 students studying maths and biology, so we have 15 and 7 studying maths and physics. And 10 of them are taking physics and biology. So we can figure out how many common students are taking all three subjects, right? For that, we need to know the theorem and students, what theorems are. N of mathematics union, physics union, biology is equals to. We know here we'll get N of M plus N of P plus N of B minus. There's a minus here. This is the principle of inclusion and exclusion concept that will apply here, right? M intersection P minus N, M intersection B will come here. This is M, right? Listen, this will be minus P intersection B, right? Plus the union of all three means intersection. Sorry, intersection of the three we will take here. So it will come to us like M intersection P intersection B, right? So what we have here is that out of 100 students, 30 students are not studying any of the three subjects, right? So here we have how many will come in the union? 70 will come, right? This is equal to NM. How much do we have in M? 32, right? Right, NP, the value of NP we have is 20. And NB we have 45 minus its intersection. Minus it now. This will come to us 15 minus 7 minus 10. We have put the value of all of these. Listen, we will solve this here. Okay. Plus what do we have here is N, M intersection B will come, right? Let's calculate the value of the intersection. Means the total number of students here. Means how many students are studying all three subjects. Clear? Listen, here we extract the value. So N of M intersection P intersection B, right? When we calculate the value of all three, let's solve this. Then 70 will come here. Let's get rid of this first. 10, 15, 30. 30 is coming, 30 minus 17, so 13 is coming. 13, and here we have 45 and 20. So this will come as 65 students. And when we subtract 65, we will have 5 students who will study all three subjects. Clear? The information we have is that there are 5 students studying all three subjects. If you understand the data, it will only take 2 minutes to create a Venn diagram that answers all the questions about the concept. So we found that there are 5 students who are studying all three subjects. Clear? Now let's move to the Venn diagram. I am going to draw a Venn diagram. Let's create a Venn diagram with 3 circles representing the group of students studying maths, biology, and physics. Clear? We have found out that there are 5 students who are going to study all three subjects. So the common ones, let's take them in the middle. Is that clear? Firstly, let's talk about how many are studying maths and biology. Okay, how many students are doing maths and biology with us now? 15 students. As you can see, 5 are already here. So the remaining students would be 10, right? A total of 15 students are studying maths and biology, 5 from here and 10 from there. As you can see, there are 7 students who study both mathematics and physics. Of these, 5 are here, meaning the remaining will be 2. Clear? The next 10 students are studying physics and biology. 5 of them are already here, 5 will be here. Right, now let's talk about how many students are studying maths, right? So 32 students are studying mathematics. Students who are studying mathematics are coming here, who are 32. So 10 and 5, 15 and 2, 17. Take out 17 from this, which means students studying here will become 15. Clear? Listen, 20 study physics. Now 20 students will study physics here with us, right? Is that clear? 5 and 5 is 10 and 2 is 12. So that means it will be 8. Clear? You need to pay attention. 45 studying biology. Now, 45, why are they studying biology? This is the reason for biology. 5 and 5 is 10. 10 and 10 is 20, and here we have 45. So this means it will become 25. Clear? Now listen to the question. Do you understand this Venn diagram? Then the question will be done in 2 minutes. Find the number of students studying all 3 subjects. How many of all the students are studying 3 subjects? So the students studying all 3 subjects are 5. Just now we got it. So the answer is 5. Now find the number of students studying exactly one of the 3 subjects, right? So exactly, how many students we have that are studying only one subject? We have 15 students who are studying only maths. There are 25 students who are studying biology. How many students are studying only physics? 8. So the total number of students studying exactly one subject are 15 plus 25 plus 8. So you will see here 15 and 5, 30 and 40. What will be the answer here? It will be 48. If this concept is clear, you can answer questions quickly and easily. Students, here's the solution I've explained. As I already explained, 48 will be the answer. Let's move on to the next question. What's the next one? We'll do it the same way. Out of 120 students, they found that 20 students have studied French, right? So how many students do we have that study French, right? So we have 20 students with us that study French, right? And we have 50 students that study English, right? So we have 50 students studying English with us, clear? And 70 students study Hindi. So how many students study Hindi? There are 70. Clear? This is given, right? It's clear. Now we move on. 5 students study English and French, right? So the 5 we have is for English and French, right? How many students do we have studying English and French? 5. Let's move ahead. We have 20 students studying English and Hindi, right? So how many students do we have studying English and Hindi? We have 20 students studying English and Hindi, clear? The next 10 study Hindi and French. How many students are studying Hindi and French here? So we have 10 students studying Hindi and French, clear? 3 students are studying all 3 subjects, 3 languages. So all 3 languages, meaning we have English, French, Hindi here. They are learning English also, French as well, and Hindi too, right? We have 3 students studying this. Let's use a Venn diagram to understand this. We will take this data into a Venn diagram so that things become clear. Now we will answer each question one by one here, okay? We will take it in the Venn diagram, clear? So first we take common students. 3 are common, right? I will take this here as French, this one English, and this one Hindi. Clear? This we took it here so that it can be done quickly, right? We are discussing English and French. So how many students studying English and French are there? There are 5. 3 are already present. So how many remain? There are 2 left. Then there would be 5. We have 20 students studying English and Hindi. So 3 students will be left with us, right? It means English and Hindi would be 17. Okay, so we have 10 French and Hindi learners. 3 are here. So that means how many students will be remaining? 7 students will be remaining. So this you need to understand. Next, let's talk about what we have here. There are 20 students studying French. So there are 20 students for French. Then 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 2 is 12. How many are there in total? I'll highlight this in a different color. I'll take this here. So this means that we have 8 clear. If we talk about English, we have 50 English learners, 17 and 3, 20 and 22. If we subtract 50 from 22, then how much will it be? It will be 28, right? In this, we are going to see Hindi learners. We have 70. So 17 plus 3 is 20. 20 plus 7 is 27. 27 will go in 70. So listen, what will we get here if we subtract 20? 50, right? So it will become 43. Clear? You get my point? Now let's discuss and answer the question one by one. Find out the number of students who have studied only Hindi. Only Hindi readers. How many are there? So only Hindi readers, how many do we have? 43. Now French alone. How many people will be studying only French? 8. English but not Hindi, right? These are the English learning students but who are not learning Hindi. So subtract those who are not learning Hindi. 28 plus this we will have 30, right? So how many Hindi only learners are there? 43. That's right. How many French only learners are there? 8, right? English but not Hindi. So the Hindi ones are 17 and 3, 20 minus, remove 20 from here. Got it. We have those students who are studying English and not Hindi. Those 28 and 2 we have. So this answer will be 30. Next, we are being told that it's Hindi but not French. That means this will be removed. So here we have 43 and this is 50 and 60. Clear? So these are the answers to this. So if you draw a Venn diagram, then you can quickly clarify things, right? This is how we solve this question here. So look at this question. 10 students study English, computer science and music in a group of 191. So I will first do one thing. I will keep writing down the data so that it's fine for us. So in this, it's being said that we are given English and computer science and music. The common data we have is 10, meaning students learning all three are 10. 36 are taking English and computer science. We have 36 students who are studying English and computer science, right? Next, it's being said that 20 are taking English and music, right? So how many are there who are taking English and music? There are 20. And 18 are taking computer science and music. So we have 18 students who are going to study computer science and music. And 65 are going to study English. So we have 65 students taking English, right? Is that clear? And 76 are taking computer science. So 76 are taking computer science. And 63 students are taking music. So we have 63 students going to study music, right? You are asked 3 or 4 things. When faced with questions like this, first understand the Venn diagram. I want to tell you that in the first question, I applied the principle of inclusion and exclusion. I did not do for second. There is no need to apply here. When should we apply and when should we not? How will we know this, sir? If an intersection value is given, you need not apply it. If the value is not given, apply it. Clear? This is where you have to pay attention. So we will discuss Venn diagrams and try to understand things with it, right? Okay, so we have the data here, right? It's English and this is computer science. And this one here is music. So first we need to take common. What is common here? It is 10. Now we have English and computer science. English and computer science. There are 36 of them, right? English and computer science, I have 36. So 10 is already there. 26 will come here, right? English and music, this is English and music. We have 20 here, right? 10 here. So 10 here, right? Computer science and music has 18. So what will we get here? Here we will get 8. Clear? Now let's move on to the next one. Now let's take this. Here we have a total of 65 students who are studying English. Out of this, 26, 10 and 10 are already here. So we only have to add the English learners. So we will add them together. So 20. 20 plus 20 is 40. What else do we have here? 46 we have. If we subtract 46 from 65, then the answer will be 19, right? It's being said that in computer science, we have 7. We have this also. We have, right? So from 76, this and this, we will minus, right? So we get 36. If we subtract 36 here, then this will be 40 and 40 and 8. I think this will be 32, right? If you add this and see, in my opinion, when we add it, then it will be 40, 50 and 60. Yeah, that's C, right? So this is correct. Next, we will see how many people are studying music. 63 people. We will count 10 and 10 and 8. So 20 plus 8 is 28. Now we will subtract 28 from 63. First we subtract 20. It will be 53, 43. If you subtract 8 from 43, then it will be 35, right? Now you need to pay attention because the question here is we need to know how many students are studying both English and music, right? If we see the common students studying English and music, right? We get this English and music are common, right? Yeah, we see that, right? But not computer science, so remove computer science. Then this computer science is gone, so we have only 10 left. So the answer is 10, right? You are being asked that how many are taking computer science and music. And computer science and music. So how many students study computer science and music? Here are the computer science and music students. Here they are, right? So 10 and 8. It's not English. So it's not English, so we remove the 10. What will we have? We will have 8. Next question is, among the 191 students, how many students are not taking any of the 3 subjects? What do you do from 191? Subtract the total number of students studying from 191. However, we will add all of them and then subtract it from 191. So we will get the students who have not taken these subjects. So add it, how much will it be? 19 plus that will give us 35, 45, 45. And then if we add them, 45 plus 40 will give us 85. And then 85 plus 10, 95, 105 and 35. 105 plus 35 will be 140, and 140 minus that we will have 51. So 51 students will be those who have not taken any subject here. Okay, so using this Venn diagram, we can understand each question very easily, right? So we do it this way. Here you can find the solution to this problem. That's all the information we have. And if we simplify it, this is what we get, the answer. Thanks for watching. How do you like this series? Comment below and I'll upload more videos in the future. The next video will be on relations and functions. We will be studying graph theory and the rest of the things. Thank you all. At the end, the entire playlist of discrete mathematics will be there. Students, IIT-JAM, CSIR, NET and GATE exam preparation. If you want to know, watch here and see my full playlist here. You can subscribe to my channel and you can follow me on Instagram. Thank you all very much. Please keep commenting. Thank you.